Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator news update. Today we have plenty of news to get into, from an internal release date being set on the PMDG 737 EFB, a rather nice FlyByWire A320 update, and plenty more releases to talk about. It's a busy one today, so a very quick message from today's video sponsor. Today's video has very kindly been sponsored by our friends at FS Academy. Now, loyal fans of the channel will know that I almost never ever do sponsorships, so when I do, it is something special. Now, FS Academy is back with a bang, quite literally, with their recently released Commander Mission Pack. Now, this places you on the flight deck as a virtual captain in emergency situations in a variety of aircraft, from forced landings in the noble Cessna 152 to an authentic recreation of the Miracle on the Hudson. 12 extensive missions, a highly detailed manual coupled with checklists, a mission pack that perfectly balances education and fun. Available now for PC and soon to be for Xbox. Please do have a look. Okay, so I don't want to keep you here for much longer, but before we get into it, be sure you do subscribe. I am trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so your cooperation here would be very helpful. On that note, let's get into it. FlyByWire have updated their A320neo in the development version to incorporate some new and improved sounds. Now, I use the Phoenix A320 much more than this freeware Airbus nowadays, so it is rather hard for me to pick out new sounds for definite. That being said, this update focuses on redesigned engine sounds, inside and out, reworked ground roll sounds, and a completely new boarding soundbite. With that and plenty more, so if you're on PC and haven't updated your A320neo, head to the FlyByWire installer to reinvigorate your audio experience. Now for a bit of news. I have been incredibly late on. I've been too bogged down in flying and working, so hopefully you can all forgive me. Hopefully they're valid reasons for some lateness. Now, IniBuilds have shocked us all by announcing that they are working on a new Airbus A320neo for both Microsoft Flight Sim on PC and Xbox. Why are they doing this, you may ask? I asked that question when I saw it. Well, the Microsoft Flight Simulator team understands that not everyone is happy with the default A320, and therefore the IniBuilds rendition of this increasingly common add-on will be of a far superior quality when compared to the default A320, attempting to be roughly of the same quality as the IniBuilds A310, if not better. Now, while those on PC may shrug off the idea of another A320 for the sim, this is admittedly very important for those on Xbox, as those guys have no access to either the Phoenix A320 or even the FlyByWire Airbus A320. So for them, this may be the best Airbus they ever get. We've got Latin VFR, but you know, they are just using the default A320 at the end of the day. So for guys on Xbox, this is brilliant news. The IniBuilds A320 is set to be released with Sim Update 14, which is around Christmas time. My goodness, that is soon catching up. I cannot confirm whether or not this will be freeware or not. It does sound like it may be, but I could not find any confirmation of it or confirmation against it on the dev post on Microsoft Flight Simulator livestream, so who knows. Personally, it could go either way. Now, I know this news won't be everyone's cup of tea, but it certainly is good news for those of you who fly on Xbox. Now, on to some news from PMDG, and this is going to be controversial. Please don't shoot the messenger. Now, Robert Radazzo on his forum has announced that PMDG have decided on a release date for their Universal Flight Tablet, also known as the EFB, but he has not actually shared this release date. It's just one that the staff have agreed on in-house. Now, in fairness to PMDG, we all know what good fun their 737 is for the sim, but it probably isn't the best way to say that the EFB is coming soon, by saying they have a release date and are not providing one. I've always said on the channel that I'm not too bothered about an EFB, and personally, it remains that way for me, but I know a lot of you do care, and it does look like it should not be too far off, but we've all thought this before, so who knows. I guess how long is a piece of string is really the saying here. All I can say is good luck to the PMDG team with rolling out the future update to the 737 family on PC and Xbox that does introduce an EFB. Hopefully it will be worth the wait. Now, in other PMDG news, work on the 777 has slowed down a little bit lately due to staff illness, which is of course unavoidable and even more significant in smaller companies. So that is what it is. I wish them all a swift recovery. Now moving on to some aircraft releases, and this has to be a really awesome release for the sim. This is the Blacksqaure TBM850, which has been released in partnership with Just Flight. This is a highly advanced rendition of this French turboprop. It comes in at a price of just under 30 UK pounds off the Just Flight website, has over 100 failures you can set up to play with, 55 in-game checklists, and a 100-page manual. So this plane is a complex machine ready for you all to master. Now, from what I've seen, Blacksqaure never disappoint. So if you have tried this out, do let me know how it is in the comments. Sticking with single-engine turboprops, FS Reborn have previewed their SFR 500 for the sim, based on the Piper M500, and I have to say, this looks incredible from their trailer. Graphically beautiful with advanced systems inside and out, including Navigraph integration. This payware aircraft is set to be released within the next 2 months, and you can even organise VIP transport to and from your aircraft for your passengers. Now, a week ago or so, our friends at IniBuilds released Echo Golf Hotel India, Southampton Airport on the south coast of the United Kingdom. A perfect place to fly your ATR from down to the Channel Islands. This airport, once again following IniBuilds' trend of producing superb, high quality airports, often with fantastic interiors and a meticulous attention to detail. This is no exception. It looks beautiful and can be picked up from the IniBuilds store now for PC at the moment, but I do believe this will be coming to Xbox when possible. Now finally, FlyTampa have released their rendition of Amsterdam Schiphol Airport for the sim on PC, coming in at a price of $22 US. This is an in-depth recreation of one of Europe's busiest airports, and I have to say, from the screenshots on their website, I cannot say it's the most impressive airport I've ever seen for the sim, but FlyTampa normally creates superb products, and they've been doing it for so many years, making so many airports for a wide array of simulators in the past, and they've really pushed the boat out with Microsoft Flight Sim. On that note, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Some great news in today's video, but coming up on the channel, I'll be showcasing a rather interesting real MCDU that you can use for your Airbus ops on the sim. You can see it on the left of the screen now. So if you want to see this video, be sure you stick around. Thanks again to today's video sponsor, FS Academy. On that note, happy flying. I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.